So I'm going to assume safely that there's a lot of Stephen Sondheim fans in this room. Am I correct? Very satisfying film, isn't it? And I think one of the reasons that it's satisfying is that great artists are a little like magicians, and we desperately want to know how they do the trick. And this gives you the illusion that you're actually finding out how they're doing the trick. Of course, you could learn all these lessons and still, of course, not be able to create music like he has. Oddly, though, this movie reminds me of another documentary that I'm sure none of you saw called Metallica, Some Kind of Monster. It's about the heavy metal band Metallica, and it is the other documentary that does such an extraordinary job of seeing the musical creative process in process, which is such a hard thing to capture. And was that part of your kind of mission in making this movie?
Well, the movie grew out of a Broadway show I'd done called Sondheim on Sondheim, which is some of this footage is from. Because when he turned 80, I worked with him for, at that point, over 25 years, and he's such a thrilling person to be in a room with. I thought...
I feel like we had that experience.
Yeah, I thought, wouldn't it be great to share that with other people? Yeah, I guess when we decided to... That show had about 30 songs in it. When we decided... I was kind of resistant to do this documentary because I just didn't want to do that stage show. And then when I sort of hit on this idea of, well, if we could really concentrate on 3 songs or 4 songs or 6 songs or 8 songs, could we tell this guy's life? Because we just didn't want to do a very linear kind of documentary. And I have to say, it took a lot of finding itself as we were going along, but HBO was great about, I wrote an outline, and originally my concept, as it were, besides the 6 or it was 7 songs, was to get 7 different directors to direct each song. And I spoke to Scorsese and Mike Nichols and really the creme de la creme. And I, of course, thought this would make my job easier, but of course it made it 6 times harder. And so that's why it's this kind of hybrid a little bit of original takes. And when we had to start putting it together, I just took these clips of the songs to cut in, to start, seeing it. And some of the clips are just so great that we decided to go that way.